Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Swati and welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about my favorite books from 2024. Last year I read 46 books. I couldn't read 50. Um I'm not going to talk about it, but yeah, I couldn't. And but these five are the books. But I have these five books that I absolutely love that have left me with a very lasting impression. And these are the stories that moved me, stayed with me, and honestly changed the way that I see the world. And I hope they do the same for you. So let's dive into it. So let's start with the first book that I read last year and that became instantly became my favorite book of all time. It's one book that I would recommend everyone in my life and I would reread it again and again and again. And I love this. It's called Sorrow and Bliss by Meg Mason. It's a heart-wrenching, darkly funny exploration of mental health, relationships, and self discovery. The protagonist, Martha, is someone that I saw myself in, and she was so raw and real that she is one of few characters that would always stay with me. Her journey through her mental health and her self discovery is both devastating and hopeful, and that's what you need from your books, that they make you aware of all the awful things but they leave you feeling hopeful. The way Meg Mason writes with such wit and tenderness, it will make you cry and laugh in equal measures. If you have ever felt that life is such a beautiful mess, then this book will resonate with you. And the next book was a surprise to me too, and it's Gachar Gochar by Vivek Shanbag. It is a translated Kannada fiction. It's such a slim read, but let it not fool you. It's a sharp, intimate exploration of family dynamics, power, and how wealth changes relationships. Vivek Shanbag writes intentionally, every word seems necessary to the story. Reading this book was unsettling in the best way possible. And the next book is Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. This was first book that I have read from Claire Keegan, and this one is to a very slim book, but very impactful. It is packed with so much emotion. It is set in a quiet Irish town in during Christmas. The story follows this coal merchant Bill Furlong, and he stumbles on this heartbreaking truth of his town. This book made me realize how small acts of defiance against brutality can also make a change. This story is simple and its simplicity is its strength. If you're looking for something short yet impactful, filled with compassion and resistance and courage, then you should pick this up. And the next up is a classic by Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. It was a mammoth of a book. This book is a psychological masterpiece. The story delves into morality, guilt, and redemption through Raskolnikov, who is our protagonist, who commits a murder and then wrestles with his consciousness through the rest of the book. Someone on the internet said that this guy, Raskolnikov, is ironical set of having a god complex and also being entirely depressed. And that's a perfect way to describe this guy. This book will make you empathize with a very flawed character. It makes you question a lot of things, and if you want to read something dense yet rewarding, then you should go for this. And finally, we have The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I finally read this year, and this was an amazing experience for me. This book was an absolute gem that I found this year. It introduced me to the genre of dark academia. It follows a group of elite college students and how they get entangled into murder and the psychological fallout that follows. Donna Tartt's prose is lush and immersive. There are themes of beauty, guilt, and morality, and it all is explored in great depth. If you love morally complex characters, then you will love this. Those were all my favorite books from 2024. I enjoyed other books too from 2024, but these are the books that has left an indelible mark on me. An honorable mention that I would like to mention, but I don't want to include it in my favorite books of 2024, is A Little Life by Hania Yangihara. These are the books that I want to revisit, and I don't plan to revisit uh, A Little Life. So that's why I didn't include it in this. Yeah, that was all. And if you have read any of these, tell me how you liked them. And uh, I hope this inspires you to read my favorite books of 2024. And I'll see you next time. Bye.